Hey guys, welcome back. This is BallonIX. Welcome to my second video. On Empyrion Galactic Survival. Welcome back to my planet, Akuya. Bright and sunny day here. Just the sunrise coming over the mountains over there, as you can see. Just shoot my second tutorial for you guys to give you guys some help on the game. Little walkthrough here. So we're gonna get started on this one. Here is about building a base. Basically setting up your reactor and everything and powering it with your generator, and getting that all going. As you can see, I guess there's a few things I should point out here. My last tutorial, there was it was before the update that came out. I think it was May 23rd or something, and they updated the control layouts. They did a bunch of other updates, but you can go check that out on their website. But one thing I noticed was instead of having to hit I, you hit tab, and that pops up your inventory and all your selections here. So that's a little different. Instead of moving your hand over and hitting I guess it's a little more convenient. I guess you can go up here and hit F. I believe it used to be T, so a few tweaks there. Nothing major, but something to consider or think about, I guess, when you're doing that. So basically here we're going to be showing you how to make your base, and what we're going to have to do here first is, as you can see on your side, place your base starter, and that's just going into your constructor kit here, and going and finding, where do we got it here? Here's our core. So we're going to bring our core over to our inventory, because that's going to be how we build our base starter. So we go to our blocks here. You can see in our templates our base starter. We're going to click base starter. Make sure it says on in the top right corner there, so it's constructing, and it will construct the starting block that we'll need to create the base. So it's going through there. I made a few more steaks because I was getting hungry. I'm going to eat one of those here, otherwise I don't want to starve to death on my video. So we'll eat that up. Alright, so here we go, base starter, boom, that's good. Let's go and place that. You can place it wherever you want. Maybe find a nice flat surface, because you're gonna probably be building your base up around this whole area. So we'll just put it right there, and boom. There it says created a new base, boom, boom, boom. There's the core, and this needs to be protected too. So, once you do get this whole thing set up and powered, it lets off a signal. And it's good to know that once it does let off that signal, that any alien presence around this planet or on this planet will detect that, and you'll get the odd drone coming in and trying to attack you or trying to take you out. So just be prepared with that. Get your, here's my gun here. I got, what do they call, the assault rifle. Probably should make some bullets because I think I ran out. In between my other video, I had this like big tree giant thing attack me. It was pretty crazy. I had to take him down. Alright, we got 25 left, so I should be alright for this video. Alright, so yeah, you can see we gotta place our generator, we gotta place our fuel tank, and we gotta place our large constructor. We're working on our small one, but we're gonna need a bigger one to make the rest of the stuff we're gonna need for future base projects. So that's part of building your base. Your starter base. So as you can see, all of mine are available to create. I have gone through and built up the necessary supplies we're going to need. So I mean, like, for example, on your large constructor, you're going to need 2 computers, 2 control devices, 5 electronics, 4 cables, 2 motors, 4 pipes, and a bunch of metal components. So to create all those, you're just going to need to go in here and grind through it. I know it does take a bit of time, and it is a grind, but a grinding game, you need to do that stuff. Sorry, I stuttered there. Frick. So anyways, back to it. Yeah, we'll get with our large constructor, we'll get with our small generator and our fuel tank going. So I'm going to start the constructor, the process. It looks like we're also going to need 2 more control devices to build the what was that there? That was a small generator. So we'll go in here and we'll build a couple control devices, these things here, get those going, and let's see, that should be enough for that there. Fuel tank. So yeah, I remember on my other planet, it's the same planet, but right over there somewhere around, you can see that there would be, not right now, but there would be a an alien base. I think it might have spawned there, unless I just didn't notice it at first because I didn't have a zoom scope on my gun, but they'd spawn out there and then they'd send drones in maybe every like 5 minutes, so it's something to watch out for. But once you get like your turrets on your base and you build those up, then they just kick the crap out of them, so you don't even have to worry about it. You just gotta end up putting your bullets or your ammunition in there so they stay on top of their game. So here's the large constructor. I'm gonna get the small generator going, and then we're gonna need some more electronics for the fuel, or the fuel tank. So let's go over and let's place our constructor quick here. You can place it anywhere around the initial base block here, your core. Kind of just whatever you want to do. You gotta actually have it touching the core. So we'll click her down here. Boom. As you can see, it's placed. We can go up and click into it and see all the new things we can build. With it being larger, there are other things like food processors, doors, more blocks, more construction materials. But it also, one thing it doesn't have, though, it took me a second to figure out why, was it doesn't have like your food processing, like your food templates. So you're gonna need to build a food processor. And on my other map there, I built a little kitchen, and I had all my steaks and stuff in the fridge for when I was ready to eat up, because you do kind of have to keep yourself full in this game, otherwise you lose health and you die. So that's something to consider, keep in mind as well. So we'll build this small fuel tank here. Where the hell did this? Oh, there we go. Small generator. Boom. So we go over here. We'll throw in the small generator. What do I want to do? Did I put this? You can kind of click them wherever, but I had a little way to put them that was kind of efficient. I'm not going to place it yet until I get my fuel. So we'll go back down here. By the way, I'm just using my jetpack. For anyone who doesn't know, you hit J and then you can use that, and you can see down here it shows how much power is left in the jetpack, and it replenishes by itself, so no worries about that. Alright, let's go back. Okay, if you hear any loud like echoing or boom sounds, that's literally this generator making that noise, so it's not anything on my end. It is literally just the sound that this thing's making. So there, I placed that little thing there, and then I'll place the core. You know, so I mean, you can make it any way you want. You probably put the generator like right here, or I think you probably could even like dig. You can dig underneath these things. You probably could put this power cell under there if you wanted more room. Say you're like building a big room around this unit. You could probably just, you know, put something underneath. I'm not sure if you could put something on top. I never tried that. But all right, so you see everything's here. Everything's ready to go. You see the check marks on the right side. You want to make sure those are all good. And once again, this is a lot quicker than what will take you normally. You'll have to craft everything down there. I'm just doing this for the video, so you guys don't have to sit around on your asses and watch me do this for, you know, 20 minutes of a grind. But all right, well, where we go here? We need some fuel. I'm guessing it's probably down in my constructor down there. Promethean fuel is what it is. Alright, I'll go get that. There we go. There's some Promethean fuel. We'll have to create some more here soon because we're running low, but alright. Okay. So we'll pop in some fuel here to get this thing going. As you can see, it is running, but it hasn't actually, we haven't turned on the whole unit. It's got to get turned on, and then it'll all be up and going for power. So what you do is, I think you can go anywhere, but I was standing on here last time to power it up, but you press the Y button on your keyboard, and then boom, you can see the generator starts spinning, fuel is going to the generator, the core is reacting, so it is being powered, and you can see the green lights on for the constructor, so you can go in and do your constructing. So yeah, you get it all going and it's all set up, and that's the base of your unit. I'm just gonna run back here and I'm gonna pull out all my supplies because I'm not really gonna use this thing much anymore. So you're gonna grab everything and bring it and put it into your large constructor. So we got enough room. Should just have enough room here for all that. Alright, so let's just rip back up here and we'll go in. put her in our large constructor. Alright, throw her in there. All the materials, you can keep it kind of organized. There's everything in there. Sorry, see, it's a grind. Like, you're just clicking and clicking back and forth to get everything in there. Alright, so yeah, here we go. Here's everything. We got it all in. I'm just gonna make some more Promethean fuel tanks because we're gonna need to supply this thing a little better. Because you only got 2 in there now. I mean, the one's running. One thing I've noticed though is if you're not creating anything, crafting anything, then it's not actually drawing energy from this unit. I'm not sure if, like, if say you have like your lights on in your building that, or your base, that if it'll be drawing power from there. I'm pretty sure it's just if you're crafting anything. So here is the base. I'll get a little step back for anyone who hasn't seen. That's it. And you know, really what you're going to be doing after this is what I did, is I dug below all this and I built a floor for this whole base, and I just built all around the base and walled it in and made sure it was protected, because if this goes down, you're kind of screwed. Nothing will power in your base, no lights. I don't think you're like, if you build, what are these things called, like your little kitchen, I don't think if you build your food processing unit, you know, anything really, like your clone chambers, nothing will get powered if this thing gets taken out by those drones. And those drones really can piss you off. Maybe I'll shoot a video on me going in and just kicking the crap out of one of their bases, because they can be a real piss off. For like example, like if you have, like, say if that silicone deposit you see out there, it's like 401 meters away. Like if there's one on my other map, it was like, I think it was a silicone deposit. Anyways, there's a base in between me and there, and it was kind of almost sitting right on the silicone deposit. And in walking distance, because I didn't have my hovercraft yet, it was the biggest pain to try and sneak around and steal some silicone, and it took me a little while. But yeah, so you know, we'll get into all that. And really, like, once you get things going, you'll get your hovercraft, and then you won't even have to worry about sneaking around or getting anywhere, because there's tons of different deposits all over the planet. Like, let's see here, can I get this? Where the heck's the map? Here's the map, I believe. So like here I am right here, and I mean, here's the deposits that I've discovered, but there's plenty of different other locations that you'll discover for silicone deposits. And it's a big map, so you're probably not going to want to go and try and walk around it, because I'm pretty sure I read that it takes about at least an hour to journey from one end, like if you were to keep going there and wind up coming back this way to go all the way around the world. I think it's at least an hour. So I mean, if you want to grind that out, go for it, but I personally wouldn't do that without a hovercraft. So yeah guys, that's all I'm going to do for this video here. We got our initial base. Next we'll be doing our turret and ammo boxes, our O2 tanks production, and our food production. I mean, it's all pretty simple stuff, but I'm just doing this for anyone who really can't, you know, or needs a little guidance to try and get through it, because sometimes it was tough for me to figure out how to turn this damn thing on. Like pressing Y, I was like, it doesn't tell you to press Y unless you do go into your tech trees, not your tech trees, sorry, my bad. You go into your PDA. This is where it tells you how to do everything. I don't know. Anyways, it might have told you here, like under base. But unless you're like a reading person, which you kind of have to be to figure this out, or unless you're watching this video, then you really wouldn't know to press Y to activate it. It doesn't tell you on there at all. So pressing Y was the thing. It probably took me like 15 minutes to figure out how to turn the damn thing on. But yeah, so I don't take up any more of your guys' time. I hope this video was helpful and you enjoyed it. Feel free to subscribe, give me a like, or drop a comment if you have any questions, anything like that. Yeah, thanks for watching my video, and hope you guys all have a good day.